in the Buzz now at 9. Are you sick of all these gas prices jumping every time you look? In the past month alone, the average price for a gallon of unleaded has jumped 38 cents. $3.43 the average right now. Prices have jumped 11 cents in just 1 week. The spike has President Barack Obama considering a plan to tap into the U.S. oil reserves to help ease the pain at the pump. Now at 9, we asked the question this morning a few weeks ago. We asked it a few weeks ago when prices had been spiking for a while. Now that it's even worse, are gas prices hurting you? Have you had to cut some things out in your own life to, of course, be able to afford these gas prices? It's tough.
It's ridiculous. It's just a flashback to 2 years ago. These prices inching up and up. I guess the good thing is we don't live in Hawaii or New York or some of the other areas where gas prices are even more expensive.
Well, it makes you think twice. I mean, even if we haven't started to make changes yet, it definitely makes you think twice. I know some people online this morning, Monique was writing that they've traded in both cars for newer, more efficient cars. And that's a big step to make. It's one thing to kind of stop making as many trips to the grocery store, but to actually trade your car in, that's pretty substantial.
I tell you, I'm sticking to Costco when it comes to getting gas because it's like 15 cents cheaper
and you can,
in most cases.
And that's one of the things they tell you to kind of clump your errands, not just get gas, go in and get your groceries too, and get it all done in one stop. Let's get to your comments on Facebook. Denise Magic writes, we just came back from Vegas, drove with friends, and split the cost of gas. When you share or carpool, it will hit you a little easier.
Christine Carrillo says, I had to pawn my rings for gas.
That's tough.
Yeah, Teresa Oliver Spence, I don't have anywhere to cut back. I will have to ride my bike again soon. And so many of us live outside of the city or away from work. I mean, that's not an option for me. I'm 25 minutes away.
Yeah, carpooling though, and you work at an odd hour. Can you imagine calling your neighbor and saying, "Could you pick me up? I really need it. I ride to work today." He's like, "You're my buddy, but not so much." But again, if that's not an option for you, coming up in my 9 list today, I do have some very simple things you can do. I mean, as simple as unloading your trunk, getting rid of some of that extra weight. So we'll go over some more things you can do, of course, to be a little more fuel efficient.
Yeah, let's read some more of these comments. We already have over 30 comments on our Facebook page in regards to gas prices. Lori says, can someone please explain why the government cannot stop this? I mean, really, this is ridiculous.
Julie Evening Star writes, what everyone needs to pay attention to are the diesel prices. Trucks deliver our food, medicines, clothing, so the higher the price of diesel, the higher costs we pay on pretty much everything.
Yeah, Denise Chesney says, cut back, less spending for fun stuff in order to afford gas. It's going to hurt the economy, all because of speculators. There's no shortage.
Stacey Harris posted this just a few seconds ago. She says, for us, it's about the same. We try to be aware of what we're using for environmental reasons as well. But I feel bad for people who drive a lot as part of their jobs, especially small business owners who are really feeling this hurt. And that's true.
That's
they're gonna have to deal with this.
And Christine Dahl has an interesting comment, too, on Facebook. She says, we can't even afford a car. It's affecting us, though, in higher bus prices, cab and airline prices.
And food prices.
And food prices. It just goes on and on and on.
Everything that has to be shipped is probably going to start costing them more pretty soon. And, we'll be watching that here at ABC 15 to see how that affects you.
And Jerry says no trips for this year. That's tough. That's tough when you can't take your kids on a spring break trip.